Hi YouTube friends, it's time again for me to prepare souvenirs for the helpers in the Alpha course held by our church. Last year I came up with the candy-shaped treat boxes and I made 55 in total. I kind of like the idea of treat boxes because if anyone doesn't like boxes or the craft, they'll probably like the treat inside. So I looked for inspirations on YouTube and I found an all-in-one box, and I'll put the link down below. But since the size of the template is not exactly what I want, besides I want to simplify it and made some modifications. Also, when I was trying to make the templates for myself, like this, I found that there are some tricks in the steps. So today I'm going to share with you the rules of thumb. First of all, I made 2 templates because I'm not good at telling left from right. So, and also because I have to make 40 in total this year and I don't want to mess up. So I made one with the tab on the right and the other one with the tab on the left. And the shape will be roughly like this, and this will be the lid. So it's better to use a double-sided paper, so when you fold down, the lid will look like this, and this will be the bottom, and the tab will hold the box together. So let me tell you the measurement. The paper is 5.5 inches by 6 inches. So the measurement is on the short side. I score at 1.25, 2.5, 3 3/4, and 5 inches, and then leaving 1/2 inch for the flap. And on the long side, I score at 1.25 again, and then 3 3/4, 4 3/8, and then 5 inches. Now it comes to the cut and fold. I've already scored this paper. So for the vertical lines, they are all mountain folds. So if I choose this side to be the outside, every line will be folded like this. And for the horizontal line, the first 2 will be belly folds. The first 2 down from the top. And then the third one will be mountain fold, and also for the bottom one. So it will be like this. But since I haven't do the cutting, so you can't fold properly. In the original tutorial, this line is not a straight line. But since I'm not using the template, I had to work it out by myself, and I want to, simplify it. So after a few trials, I found that actually you can cut a straight line here as long as this angle of this triangle goes to the middle or the center of this square. I hope you can see this is a square here. So usually I don't show the detailed steps in my tutorials or in my videos, but I think cutting this part is quite tricky, so I'm going to show you in this one. So you fold along the second horizontal line, and you see this is the tab, and you snip along this line until here, but for some certain pattern papers it is difficult to see this point, so you have to tilt the paper to an angle that you can faintly see the score lines. So you cut along this line until you come to this fold line, and then you fold down this angle to meet this fold line, like so, and you cut along this newly fold line and snip away this triangle, and you do the same for the remaining parts. So it is done. And for the tab, you only need to tab in this area and this section. So you cut out this part like so. In other words, you only need the tab on the lid and the body part. Now it comes to the bottom of the box. So in the original tutorial, there is a template for the flaps at the bottom, but I find it quite complicated, so I wanted to simplify it. So you choose either end of the bottom, and if you choose from this one, you fold a diagonal line of this first square and fold in the same diagonal direction for the remaining 3 squares. Again, it may be quite difficult for you to see the fold lines, where the fold lines join for some darker pattern paper. So after you fold this one, you change this one to a belly fold like so, and then you will see more clearly this intersection point, and then you fold diagonally like so. And also for this one, change it to belly fold, and then fold diagonally, and do the same for the remaining one, like so. Now you can close the bottom after you do the folding, and this pointy flap will go under the first one, like so. I suggest you to do the bottom first, because now the body part is not taped down or glued down yet, so you can stick your finger inside and flatten the bottom properly. Now it comes to the lid. The diagonal side of each flap will go on top of the other, like so. And again, the last one will go under the first one, like this, and you can tuck in the flap of the lid. And now you can put adhesive tape or glue, and for this one I put the tape, the double-sided tape, too early, and I put it on the wrong side for this flap, for the tab of the lid. So after you do the folding, now you can take down the flap, the tab I mean. Now I've put on the double-sided tapes, and it's also easier for you to tape it down at this time, because the other parts are already in place. you may need some tool to take out the first flap. So now it's done. It will be like this. After I made a few mistakes, I want to share with you what I think is the best way to make this box. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.